Thanks, Rick. Looks like the players aren't the only ones that are excited to go dancing. We're continuing our team coverage now by getting a look at some of the fan reactions. So Sam Shapiro is joining us live from the student watch party to share just how fired up these Gamecock fans are. And Sam, I understand you've got a fan with you right now.
Yeah, that's right, you guys. I'm here at the student selection show here at USC, here in the Russell House, and the fans are starting to trickle in. As you can see behind me, they're giving out some popcorn and some shirts to some of the student fans. But now I'm actually joined by one of the student volunteers here, my man Dylan. Dylan, first off, USC, making a big push. How does it feel seeing the men and women's team, making that push towards the big dance this year?
So I'm actually very thrilled to see this happen. Before this year, I didn't really know too much about USC basketball, and I'll tell you, being in the student section has just been the most electrifying experience I've ever had, and it is great, and I'm very excited for it.
Well, I can't empathize with you there, but I'm sure it is, great being in the cockpit for sure. Now the last time these two teams had this kind of success, the women, they won a natty. This was back in the 2016-17 season, and the men, they punched their first ticket to the Final Four. Do you think we could see, maybe a run from both of those teams similar to that this year?
I think we're lined up to see a very similar run, and I think that our Gamecocks can do anything. So I have my full faith in them.
What do you think both of these teams really need to do, to make that push for a national title?
So we have the skill, and that's been shown in every single game that we've played. I think at this point, most of it is mental. I think they just need to remember that there's 27,000 students at their backs, and they just need to know that they can do anything and stay locked in.
Alrighty, well, Rick Henry is over covering the women's watch party over at Colonial Life, and Julia Westerman is over at Home Team Barbecue covering the men's watch party. I'll have more from the fan reaction here later on WIS News at 10 and 11, and the selection show for the men's going on at 6, women at 8. But for now, sending it back to you in the studio, Nick. Sam Shapiro, WIS News 10.